I hate that when that happens, when you hit record, start talking, and then a couple minutes into it you realize that it stopped recording. Okay, so take two. Here we go. It's Chad here, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about habits and how powerful they can be to help you get to what you want in life. And we all have habits. We have good habits, we have bad habits, and they really make you who you are. So I just wanted to list like my top 5 favorite powerful habits that are good to replace bad habits with and implement in your life if you want to start seeing your life transform and start achieving all that success that you're trying to get to. The first one, and these will all sound really simplistic and obvious, but the power comes in the actual implementation, the doing of the habit. So the first one I wanted to talk about is exercise. And you hear about it all the time. People start workout plans and they start going to the gym. About 3 months ago, I decided to just go for it. I was tired of nothing changing in my life, and I heard that exercise was a good foundational habit to start, a good keystone habit. If you've read The Power of Habit, great book, read it. And so I started going to the gym every day for 49 days. I got an app called 7 Weeks, and you hear all the different numbers on how long it takes to really get a habit ingrained, and depends on the habit, depends on the person, but I figured 7 weeks, 49 days was a good number to start with. So I went to the gym every day for 49 days. I did take Sundays off, 1 day a week as a rest day, but I still count that as part of the process. Other than that, I went every single day to the gym, and for me it was like a 20-minute drive to the gym. I don't have a gym close to me, so I went there every day, no matter what. And it was nice that it was 24 hours. So sometimes I had to go at 2 in the morning. But yeah, I did it. And I noticed some really amazing transformation in my life. I had more energy. I felt good about myself just because I had actually accomplished something. I had a lot of, and I posted on Instagram too to keep myself accountable. And I had a lot of people telling me that they were really inspired by what I did and that they started workout habits, and it was just really exciting. And after that, I started implementing all sorts of new habits just because I knew I could do that. I started a whole bunch of other ones that have been really, really transformational. So working out, do something. It doesn't even have to be a lot. See, the nice thing about habits is you can start small. Even a little bit consistently over time builds up. I don't know if you know much about compound interest with money, but even a little bit, starting out with a little bit, it's about consistency and starting early. That's the power of habit. And so even just going for a walk every day, it doesn't even have to be much. Just do something active, do some jumping jacks. Start small, but do it every day. Consistency is the key. And what I realized is when I started small, I could ramp up from there, and other habits got a lot easier because of that. Second habit would be reading books, education, filling your mind with something. I talked about this in my last video, how important it is to just keep feeding yourself something, and then of course doing something with it. But you have access to so much information out there. You don't know what you don't know, and I have changed my life in so many different ways by reading books and realizing new concepts that I didn't even know were out there. It's pretty amazing. One of these days I'm going to do a video on some recommended books. I've done some study on what books are good for people starting out in personal development, in entrepreneurship, in business, that kind of stuff. And I'll do a video on that sometime. So that's 2. The third one would be some form of mindfulness or meditation. Just taking time every day to quiet yourself, to breathe, to focus down on something and just observe your thoughts. There's a lot of different ways to meditate. There's a lot of different thoughts on it. Just go do a little bit of research, but really just sit down in the quiet somewhere, close your eyes, and just start taking some deep breaths. That's a really simple way to start out. Do it for 5 minutes even. Again, this is about habits, doing it consistently every day. It doesn't have to be big, just do something every day. And then 4 is really about giving back. And I try to find something every day that I can give, whether it's my time, my energy, my money, my finances. Give back somehow, make it a daily habit. You will be shocked and surprised and just astounded at the power that has. and the influence it has on other people's lives and your life too. It comes back. Obviously you don't do it for that, but it comes back to you. So that's 4. And then the 5th habit I would suggest is, and this one kind of crowns them all because you can implement pretty much all the rest into this one, is that's getting up early every day. What time, that's more up to you and what's going on in your life and your schedule. I did this, I got up at 6 o'clock for 7 weeks straight, and it was tough. Oh my goodness, it was tough. It was one of the hardest things I've done, but I did it, and it was pretty cool to see other things that fell into place because I did that. Maybe 7 o'clock works better for you. You know, if you're used to sleeping until 10 or 11, just push it to 8 maybe. You know, or if you want to go hardcore and get up at 4 or 5, you know, get your workout in, go read a book, go meditate, have a green juice, and then get to work, you know, early. Imagine if you did that consistently, your life would change pretty dramatically. It'd be pretty cool. So those are the 5 habits I recommend, and there's plenty of others that I love working on, and I can go over those in a later video, but those are just the quick 5 that I've noticed a big transformation in. So habits, man, just start small and be consistent, and you'll notice your life changing quite a bit. Again, read The Power of Habit, great book. It'll go into the science behind all this, and it's a really interesting read too. So, alright guys, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.